start for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store Forged Irish Stout. Delighted to be joined with Daniel Dubois here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Filip Hrgovic is the man in front of you. How's things, mate? How are we looking forward to this one?
Good, really comfortable, ready to go.
Obviously, the second visit now for yourself in Saudi Arabia, very successful in the first one against Jarrell Miller. I suppose how good is it to be back, I guess, and have that opportunity?
It's great, good to be back, good to have a second chance. Good to have won my last fight, being on the, following up. This is the momentum I need going into another big fight.
Absolutely, and I spoke to your Queensberry stablemate Nick Ball, who obviously fought in Saudi Arabia in March, and we spoke about fighters that opportunities get, and he talked about how good sort of the opportunity was in Saudi, and now he's having it again. I suppose how you're having it again as well, another opportunity in Saudi Arabia. I suppose how good do you think that is for your career, I suppose, to fight all around the world, and especially in a place like here?
It's very good, very good to. This is now the new mecca of boxing, it seems. It's good to be on these shows and get climbing up till. You're the one that everyone wants to see. So every fight is big out here. Definitely,
and obviously it's taking on Hrgovic, who has a great IBF ranking. So a massive fight for yourself. And would you say how would you say this matches up in terms of the elite fighters that you fought so far, like Usyk, Joyce, guys like that? How do you think Hrgovic matches up against them?
I don't know. I'm the danger man. Who's he? He's just another opponent, another fighter in there. And I got to, find a way to do it. Find a way. We've worked hard enough. We've got the tools. I need to just execute on the night.
I see you speaking in previous interviews, and you talked about sort of who Hrgovic has faced. How different do you think you are to everyone's Hrgovic faced? Do you think he's found anyone that's a sort of a big of a size and can hit as hard as you?
He's not found anyone that's like me. Not found anyone. We're both two-level top. Apparently, on paper, two top-level guys. Let's see. I feel I got a good feeling about this fight. Let's see.
I spoke to your trainer Don Charles. He talked about sort of the arrogance of Hrgovic, and you see that in the face-off with yourself and him going back and forth. And would you echo words from Don talking about his arrogance?
Yeah, he's been making fun and whatever. But we'll see who's making fun on who on Saturday.
And one thing you also said in that face-off, he said, you've got big arms, but you haven't got a big heart. Hearing those words, was that frustrating for yourself to hear him say that?
Nah, that was. It's all for the show, isn't it? It was all on camera and whatever, but I'm in the real fight on Saturday and I'm looking forward to it.
Do you think he's doubting himself, would you say, when he keeps sort of making these remarks about you?
Probably. I've heard he said that he's going to get, if he loses, he's going to retire. So I'm telling him to get a job application ready now.
Yeah, and another thing that I suppose a big narrative of myself is obviously the previous sparring between yourself. Important that no matter how that gone, that's sort of out the window, no matter sort of how long ago it could have been.
Yeah, sparring. We're fighting Saturday. It's a totally different thing. I'm ready for him. I'm preparing hard, and every fight I've had up until now has been a growing and learning experience for me. And I'm ready to go on Saturday.
Obviously, Don's been predominant in your camp, but also I've seen Kieran Farrell as well predominant in your camp. I suppose how much has he been a benefit adding him to the team?
He's been really good. Giving me that sharpness, that speed, and that quick in and out movement, fast reflexes. It's been really top notch, and I'm glad we brought him in.
Just a final comment from myself. It's pretty clear about the implications if you win on Saturday night. Anthony Joshua is ideally the man that is waiting for the winner between yourself and Hrgovic. And obviously, AJ being a UK heavyweight, domestic heavyweight, and we're talking about Wembley Stadium. Ideally, attractive proposition for yourself, albeit get through on Saturday night.
Yeah, fight him next. That's the plan. Beat this guy, and then AJ's next on the line. That's what I've heard, and Frank Warren's really up for this fight, and me coming through on Saturday. So I've got to fulfil what I've got to do.
Absolutely, Daniel. Thank you for taking time to speak to me. Always good to catch up with you, mate. Top man.